OM Jeepers, folks. What is it? It is the frog day. It's frog fishing with Blake. That's right. They have not bit the frog once all year. But look at this place. Look at this pond. Does this not look like the most froggy place you've ever seen? Look at all that froggy crap that frogs must be frogging on top of. The fish must be wanting to eat the frogs. Let's throw a frog. I love throwing a frog. I want to frickin' force feed them this frog, so they're gonna eat it. This is a Booyah, a poppin' pad crasher. If you watch this channel, you know it's my favorite frog, and it's my favorite color right there, the Old Smoky. Old Smoky. And I do have a follow-up bait, and I do have a little wacky worm, just for fun, just in case. Looks like this, looks like it's all tossed up and gross, looks extra froggy. It's been warm the last like 3 days in a row. We've been up in the 90s. It's like, come on, can I get a frog bite? So let's go, let's see if we can get a frog bite. I don't know, this is not a timed challenge. I only have 20 minutes anyway. So we'll call this a frog challenge, and let's freaking catch one, dude. I'm just gonna hit all these little dark spots where I think there might be laydowns and drop-offs. And then I'm gonna hit this little line here. Then I'm gonna throw it way out there to those turtles and throw it out there. And golly, if we don't get a bite by then, something's wrong. I just feel like the frog should be a thing. We are in late May. This is in the Midwest. It's like 85 degrees right now. I threw it right into that duckweed, right next to a laydown. Hardly any splash. Let's get this thing going. All right, I'm just gonna walk it back and forth. Walk, 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 walk. Pop, 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 pop. What you've seen so much on this channel. Oh, this duckweed, I'm telling you, they're in this stuff. I'm gonna throw it back into it. I see some movement back there. I just feel like this is really shallow over here, and it's like been totally molested by turtles. So I'll do a couple walks over here where I think it might be deep enough to where there might be a bass under there. It's gonna be amazing if a bass comes out of this stuff. I do have something going after that. What is that? What is that? It's either a snake or a frog. Ooh. All right. And throw it over here. I have caught a fish under here before. Let it set for just a second. There used to be big bullfrogs under there that would actually attack my fish. I caught a frog once under here. Come on, big fish. Don't you want to eat this frog? Eat the frog. Eat him. Eat him. So you'll notice when I get over cover, I'll stop it. I'll let it sit there. When I'm not in cover, I'm more erratic. I'm trying to go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and leave bubbles whenever I can. And I'm caught in this. I'm caught in something here. Come on, dude. There we go. All right. We're gonna throw down this line here, try to get it under this overhang. No big deal, perfect cast. And we'll walk it our way, walk, walk, walk. Come on. Sometimes you don't, especially at a pond, you won't get a bite till the last like 10 yards of your, but I don't know, over here it's like, it gets about a foot deep, and I just don't think it's deep enough. I do think they need to be about 4 feet, or around 2 to 4 feet is the sweet spot, I think. All right, let's see, let's let that dissipate for a second. Since I'm in the open, let it go. That thing is moving left to right, big time over there. It's moving 5 or 6 inches each twitch. Gosh, why can't it be the thing? Still, the hope is not lost yet. We're still gonna take it down this wall. I'm gonna take it right here. One day I came up here, man, and I threw it like this. Oh, there it is! Oh, we missed it! Oh, that was a good one, dude. I saw the side of him. Oh, my Lanta. I saw the side of him, dude. It flashed. Oh, let's get our follow-up bait, dude. Let's get our follow-up bait. Let's get our follow-up bait. I didn't think we'd have it. I forgot about it. Let's get our wacky. We know there's a fish right there. We saw him, and he's a good one. I mean, we'll have to drag him through this duckweed. No. In a perfect world, don't take fucking 15 minutes to throw your wacky worm. And, you know, you might want to actually throw it out to where the fish was. You know, it was close. Ugh. Probably lost my opportunity at the follow-up bait. I mean, in general, you want to get out there in the next 5-10 seconds. It took me way too long to throw that out there. And then when I threw it out there, I just got stuck in the frickin' tree right here. When I threw my bait, I lost my worm. Let's play find my worm. Where is it? It's right there. Amateur hour over here. For the wacky one more time. We know there's a fish in there. Maybe a Texas rig would have been a better idea. As a follow-up bait. All right, we didn't want this follow-up, so, but that does, see, we did that, but it gave him enough time to maybe reload for another topwater. Let's give it another chance. That was a good fish that missed that bait. I guess we'll get to see it we'll get to see, many backlashes. We'll get to see it in the replay if that was actually a good fish. If I decide to make a replay. What is happening, motherfucker? My brakes are all the way off. All right, let's try this again. Come on, baby. Come back. You know you want it. You know you want it. Such a... Whoa! A little frog scared me. All right, no bueno. We'll come back for that one maybe later. All right, let's go down this alley. This is a good little secret. That was a terrible cast. A good little secret alley. This is way too shallow, I think, but may as well be extra shallow than not shallow enough, or than too deep right now. I'll hit that next line. There you go. Oh, we missed another one, folks. We missed another one. I need to let the frog, let him take it. All right, so the next time So the next time, I'm gonna let it take it and then set the hook. That was a little one. I saw it. That was a really little one. Let's give it another chance here. Too shallow over here. All right, let's what is that, dude? That's a big old snake out there, or a big turtle with his head sticking out. I just think everything's been infested by turtles and stuff. Let's throw under here. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good cast there. Here we go. Let's get out of this. You just got to find another one, another big one like that one that missed it. Get by it. Another equally hungry. When we get to, I know I want to go to this tree, but I'm going to wait till we're along the edge of it, and so we can go along that angle. I don't like this cast. It's not close enough to the wall. Right now, I like being right next to the wall, if I can. So after this, we're going to try to get right up next to that thing. Not good. That was not a good cast, dude. Need to get closer to the wall. Closer to the wall without killing this duck. I'll let that set for a second. I'll start to walk it. I want it to barely splash a little bit each time. There we go. Ah! Bro, I am just being so overzealous when it comes to setting the hook. Like, I'm sure that I'm seeing it going under, and so then I'm just setting the hook. And it's not good. So, all right, let's give that another shot. That was a little smaller fish, but it was still a fish. I'm gonna let this thing kind of float towards that log. Once it's closest to the log, I'm gonna let it sit for a second. I'm gonna start bringing it this way. Brought it around that log like a boss. I'm going over a sea of bluegill right there. I can see him now. Bro, come on. One of these fish has got a bite. One of these fish got a bite, dude. Keep going down this wall almost to where that was a perfect cast. We're right on the edge. Man, I really wanted that. We have missed 3, I think, at this point. All right, let's throw it over this brush pile. The water is up. You know what? I'm realizing that it rained a lot today. Everything's probably up. Yeah, I'm realizing that it did rain today. All right, we're gonna go. I'm realizing that it's probably deeper than. Let's go. I'm gonna go over to this other shallow spot. Really, I could go over to this other duckweed spot where there is fish. I know there's fish. These fucking geese that just destroy this pond. They're big, strong-looking geese, though. Look at these suckers. These are strong. Geese and ducks and geese. I'm not trying to bother you guys, but get out of my way. And you go over to where it's shallow over here. Hit these 2 angles. I don't know if I want to go over there just to throw two casts, walk all the way across the bridge just to throw 2 casts. Easy for you to say, you're not doing it. Okay, come on. Did I get it? Ah, there we go. Oh, finally. Yes. I let him take it too. I let him take it for how long did I let that thing take the fish that time? How long did I let him take it? It was a long time. Look at this thing. I had to fix my rod and reel. All right. This is a tiny little fish. But we caught him. And he caught him on the frog. Boom. That's how you do it. I knew if we could get a little shallow, we could catch one. I don't know. He's like a 10-inch fish, not even a pound. And let's get him back in there. Yeet! All right, he destroyed that thing. And did you see, guys? I waited like a good boy. I waited and then set the hook. And when I set the hook, it's funny, my reel came off in my hand. The handle to my reel, I had to fix it. That was funny. All right, let's give it let's give it another shot over here. It's basically our last chance, I think, before I don't think there's any other spots. But you see how by the time we kind of fished this whole halfway, we identified where exactly most likely these fish were. So I stopped wasting my time in the middle here where it's deeper, because I'm like, oh yeah, it rained. We need to get to where it's probably shallower, where they're going to be able to see this bait. And it's like 4 feet, 5 feet. Oh, hey, you got to see it. You got to see what it looks like to catch one little bass at a pond. We only had about 20 minutes. kind of figured it out, and we got a frog. We force-fed that frog until we finally got a bite, and we had to go to the shallows to get it. But hey, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, make a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace!